Howdy everyone! Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I am the Black Shadow, and he has been busy and has now finished wiping that little bit of egg on his face after swearing that you did not have to kill the alligator in Elimination 2 to complete it, and then finding out that that was just a lie. My only defense I can claim is that he takes so much damage, one might think that he can't die, but he apparently can, so... Yeah, I didn't know that, honest! Couldn't believe it, but hey. Nonetheless, that was Elimination 2, which I'm actually happy. Again, not managed to do that on very hard until now, so that's nice. So Elimination 1 did very hard with no damage, not done before. Elimination 2, done very hard, not done before. I have done Elimination 3 before, although to try and think I might get this done with no damage is going to be a joke. It's a lot of fun though, I do enjoy it. And although I'm not a big fan of Kevin's, I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin's 6-shooter attire, I can't think of a more applicable costume for any character in this game than in Elimination 3.
Yes!
Because 6-shooters are the name of the game. And I really mean 6-shooters are the name of the game. It is a fascinating game. I think this is absolutely great fun. But it's gotta be. You will find we start in Jay's bar. Scattered around the area are Magnum revolvers. Except notice it only has one bullet. You will also find Magnum revolver rounds littered all over this entire map, and I mean littered. There is nothing but Magnum and Magnum revolver rounds in this entire level, which sounds awesome until you find out they just come at one bullet at a time. Yeah. It's a crafty little game mode. There are about 6 butcher knives as well, sort of scattered around. So if you do run out of ammo, you can use that instead. You run out, you can use Magnum rounds instead. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. There's only one way out of this room, by the way. There are 4 Magnum revolvers, and the point of that is because all I'm playing is on single play. You could play this all these modes on online as well, up to 4 people. Thus, 4 Magnum revolvers. So we're going to make use of it. There's only one exit you can take. I don't think you can go this way. Nope. Only exit you can take is through yonder. Although I'm actually going to use this one because, being Elimination 3, and being the fact we've got Magnums, there are some tough enemies around. Allow me to introduce you to them. Hunters. They need pot shots to die. A standard shot will not kill it. Whoa, swing and a miss, sir. A standard Magnum shot does not kill it instantly. You need to pot shot it. Be very careful of that. You don't really need to worry too much about health and bringing that much along with you. It's only really Elimination 2 where you're at real significant threat of taking loads and loads of damage. You can do Elimination 3 though, but I'll get to that a little bit later. But for now, I'm just going to take the 45 auto magazine with me for now. There's plenty of health back here should we need it. Look at it that way. And we can remember the way back because it's just a single file trip. Straight line, pretty good. Is there any more? Oh, there's green hub. Is there any more Magnum revolver rounds? Because you only ever find them in boxes of 1. So what you want to do if you're playing on your own is have 1 Magnum revolver, which you're going to keep with you, and just reload that constantly and use up the other Magnums themselves. So there's another one there. Is there any more here? I don't think there is, actually. Because obviously there's no point carrying loads of Magnums with you, and basically what you want to end up doing is basically to have Magnum Revolver ammo, 45 magazine if you're playing as Kevin or whatever the hell else. You can't take a second gun with you, there's no point. And then eventually keeping some health on you at all times. Because really, if you're going to take any significant amount of damage in this level, it will happen all at once. So, full heals are not a bad idea. Now this is where we start reaching the premise of actually opening up a little bit. This is where it starts to open a little. So, bring out that one. Again, careful. Oh, it's a spider. Does that die in one shot? No. There we go. Deals with that! Bastard. Dare you not die instantly! I am Kevin Ryman! Never mind. Okay. So that's that. So is there any more ammo? Don't know. There is. Yes. Oh, hold on. Come on. Wander on down here. Oh man, that's a waste. That's a huge waste. You can't afford to be wasting ammo because there isn't a lot of it around. Oh, what? Oh, I got it that time. There we go. That was surprising. Never mind. A waste of ammo there. You can't afford to be wasting ammo like that. That is kind of that's unacceptable, really. You can't afford it. Let's go. We're heading this way first. That's the Magnum, isn't it, down there? Yeah. Well, they head this way. Actually, I'm half inclined actually to just use up the 45 first. And what I want to try and do is kind of use the 45 on enemies that is very difficult to pot shot, and use the Magnum for enemies that you can pot shot. Although we're not going this way. The big thing with Elimination 3 are rooms like this. We're not heading in there. There aren't any enemies. There is some. There's bound to be some Magnum rounds in there. But the problem is the place is absolutely littered with claymores. And it might be okay in difficulties where you might have like assault rifles or submachine guns or handguns where you can... It's alright, you can afford to use up the actual, you know, just use like an assault rifle shot, blow up the mine, that's fine. But when you've only got magnums, it's not worth it. It is completely not worth it, folks. So I advise on very hard, avoid those rooms at all costs. If you come across one, go back the way you came. Oh, this is dangerous. Watch out! There's a dog. There is also a damn lion! 45. If we can kill the dog... If we can kill the... Bastard! If we can kill the dog, I can Magnum deal with the lion. Uh-oh. Reload, reload, reload. Kevin, run. Kevin, run. Kevin. Right, is that damn thing dead yet? Oh, I've made a complete hash of this. Really, really not happy about all this. Folks, we got a problem. We have got a major problem. That couldn't have gone much worse. I'm going to be brutally honest now and say that couldn't have gone much worse than what it just did. That was quite appalling. What a disaster that was. What the hell? There was an item there. I went to look and it said there wasn't. Now we just gotta waste some time to go and get some ammo.
Over here.
God, or get some health, for God's sakes. Well, there's a green herb there. Is there... I'm trying to think where there might be a... Is there a red further on? I don't want to have to backtrack all the way just to get a bloody... just to get a red herb. I think there's one in the next room. Of course, I've got to just make sure I don't get killed. Now, can I have the item that was sitting here, please? Be awesome. Thank you. I gather it's probably a magnum revolver round. Come on, Kevin! Come on! Be mighty about it. Although, if this room is what I think it is, this... I gotta be so careful. I could die here if I'm not careful. It is. No! Shit! 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 We'll do it that way if we must. God, this is,
What happened?
This is an interesting little situation we got ourselves in here. Oh, look, there was the red. There was the red. And that's not really nice. I knew there was a red in here, but I always thought it was going to be tricky to get through. But we shall soldier on. Where's this take us to? Hunters. This is not a sensible decision. Just going to tell you that right now. This is not a sensible decision. Do not try this at home, because you. Well, there's the. Uh-oh. There's the green. Back in business. Now. Shouldn't really have done that. I'm just gonna put that there, just so I can get rid of that damn empty revolver. It was annoying me. I also, you may notice, I can't like trying to get more ammo on me before I actually sort of reload. Try and gather it all together, because the fact the reloading takes a long time to sort of open and close the revolver's sort of chamber. I try to do that sort of straight away, and I just try and collect all the ammo together before I actually reload, just to save a bit of time and hassle, because it gets kind of annoying otherwise. Don't know where this is going to take me, mind you. This is a dangerous place! Oh my god, I gotta be... There are multiple lines in there. I think there's a hunter. There's a hunter gamma, and I think there's a hunter gamma. There's at least one line. I think there's two. I think there's two lines on the ground. There's a hunter gamma on top of the one of the cages. This is a really not a good place to be. Okay, that puts that theory to rest. Now Oh, I can hear the dog! He goes, oh my god, I don't like this. Oh, you bastard! Problem is, you can't even pot shot these. And they do not die in one magnum shot either. I'm not... Oh, is that the one up on the cage? Yeah, see, there's the hunter, there's the beta up on the cage. I thought there was a lion in here. What was wrong? Interesting. Luckily, what you can do is you come up to here. Oh, don't do that, Kevin. What? What the hell just happened there? That was... unusual. You can come up to here and you can actually pot shot him, the hunter from the cage, but he jumped down? I've never seen that happen. That's new. I didn't know that was even possible. Now what's that? Oh, it's another bloody dog. I don't even want to have to use a magnum against it, but I've got no choice. The only weapon you've got is a magnum. This feels like a waste of bloody time. Shouldn't really have used up all my 45 straight away, is my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. It's my own error. One which I'm probably going to atone for. Oh, there's a green herb, that's alright. We'll head into yonder. Ah! Now this is the other side of the room. Again, this place is filled with claymores. I'm not playing around with those. There's 2 rooms that I'll play around with them. This is not one of them. It's a bad sound. It's a bad sound. So much reloading. Right, rethink. There we go. That's not so bad. Right, we'll grab all our items around here. Oh, actually, there's a couple magnum rounds. I think there's 3. I think there's one in the corner up here as well. Oh no, maybe not. Never mind. We'll move on. Now this is another little interesting area. There is a claymore here, folks. There's only the one, and that's that one down there. You can destroy it if you want, but there isn't really any point. Because there's only the one, the only thing it's guarding is access via the stairs. That's all it's really guarding. You don't really need to screw around with it. It's not like there's a load of magnum rounds like in its general vicinity, really. So I wouldn't really screw around with it. Ignore it. Just go back the way you came, because we're going to end up visiting the other side of it anyway. So don't worry about that, folks. And besides, if we're going to get hit by any claymores, it's not going to be that one. And it's not going to be any in here. No, no, there are other claymores we're going to have a bit of a play around with. There's a couple claymores that actually you can trigger, really, without actually taking damage. And there is one, maybe 2, that is probably... It's not so bad if you get clipped by it. Look at it that way. I'll tell you what I mean when we get there. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to hop into here. And this takes us... You remember this place, folks? I sure bloody do. I'm going to have to use one here. And no, I'm sure you can hear things swimming around. No, those are not Neptunes. Thank God. No, those are hunter gammas that are swimming around. Which makes a nice change. At least these things can actually be killed. When they get up here, that is. When they get up here. Ha! Took the shot. I was like, get rid of pot shot, I wanted it. No, I'll save you! Fool. But it doesn't matter, they're dead anyways. We shall proceed onwards. Grab all the revolver rounds that we do come across. There we go. I think there's one more in here as well. Like up the top end here. There it is, flashing. Don't remember quite where. Hey, no, give me the. Thank you. Damn thing. And we'll make all our way up. It does kind of take a while, this actually. It must be said. It takes longer than one might like. Which isn't really great, but again, there's not what to do about it. I think there's also a green herb sitting up here as well. Yeah, there is. There's a green herb sitting there. We'll leave that there for now. Although the next room we're about to enter could get very interesting. Whoa, no! I know what I'm trying to do here, folks. Pot shots! Yeah, I'm never quite convinced they will always die in one shot, so I always like to try and pot shot them if at all possible, but maybe you don't actually need to. Maybe that's just something that I've made up in my own head. Could possibly be. Right, so we've actually got a fair few herbs lying around now, which is actually really good. Because we're now going to be making use of said herbs. If this room takes me to where I believe it is, we are going to probably make use of a couple of these. No, this isn't. Oh no, I know where this place is though. This is a dangerous little room here. I'm sure you can hear that hunter. Hunter is inside this door. I'll try and lead it out. If at all possible, try and get it out. It's kind of awkward to fight where it is. Ah, sod it. I'll have to do it that way if I must. I'm trying to lure it out just to try and pot shot it, but I couldn't really. I tried to manufacture, but it's quite awkward actually, because the problem is you have to kick it when you get in there, really, because you're going to take a swing for you. It's kind of tricky to manufacture that. Never mind. We will proceed onwards. And with time's actually getting a bit tight, I've just noticed. Now, this is another room where there are claymores lingering around. This one... Oh, I've missed it. I've completely missed it. And that's why, because what was a green herb? That wasn't even a bloody thing. Really, Shadow, you did that. That is quite embarrassing. There is another claymore by this flashy thing. However, what you can do is you can actually trigger it. You can sometimes actually get it to trigger without hitting you, but not always. It's actually quite tricky that to get that to work. But I don't mind coming here and grabbing this because there are a few supplies lingering around. There, you got the herb and you've got the bullet, so I don't mind, although I did botch it up. There is another claymore around here though, and the problem is I never remember where it is. There it is! Wow, that was close. Unless that was the one I was thinking you can trigger. Goodness me. Might have been that one I was thinking of actually. That's the one you can trigger accidentally. So I don't know why it does it. You can't get it from the other side, but from that top side it just sort of triggers and blows. Wow. Careful! There are lots of nasty things in here. Do not be afraid. Oh, no, we've got a problem now. There are two lines near it. Right, this sucker is going to go down. just take the damage if I have to. Watch out! He's going for an instant kill! He was going for an instant kill there. Son of a bitch! I will pot shot you! No! Surrender! There we go! God's sakes. This place just reeks of danger. This is, I'd argue this is actually probably one of the harder rooms in the actual entire elimination list. Just because of the sheer amount of damn things. Just all the lines. No, I don't want a butcher knife. I want more magnum rounds if there's any around. Oh dear, don't tell me there isn't, because that's not good news. Only down to 5 shots, that's not great. I don't want to have to start screwing around with other claymore rooms than I need to. Now, careful here. Just the one, so you're alright. Just pot shot him. You might just make out there is hunters down the far side there as well. Don't worry, we'll get there soon enough. Don't you worry about that one. Bees! Lots of bees! Be very cautious because if you get poisoned, there is nothing to heal it. There are no blue herbs anywhere. Shit. We've now got a race against time. Even more so than the actual time limit we've got, because now we're poisoned and there is no blue herbs around. Now this is getting interesting. This has just got even more interesting than what it was. We aren't heading in this way. We will be floating with that room. That's another claymore room, but that's another one we're actually going to flirt around with, sort of thing. But not from this side, because we can't see a damn thing we're doing. We will enter from a different entrance. I'll get to that for sure, but let's head this way instead. We've only got 8 enemies to kill, mind you. But the poison doesn't help, and ammo's not great right now, so. That deals with that. Now there is another liquor. Oh, you bastard. Get back on that wall, you sumbitch. Now you're mine. Because now I can pot shot you. Idiot! Just gotta wait for that guy to get on the wall, because he loves the wall. He loves going on it. Oh dear, only 4 shots. Anything down here? No. Goodness me, this is getting a bit. This is getting interesting now. We're heading this way, because this will take us to a dangerous room. Hot shot. Run. And get in here. There are 3 hunters in there. If you can pot shot one, you've done well, but I don't think we're going to get pot shot the rest. The problem is we don't have the ammo for it, so gotta be kind of fiddly. Now there is a claymore right there. Don't worry about it. Just head into this little alcove here. Do not worry about that claymore. We will deal with that in a moment. And health is a problem. We need to find a red herb. Oh, we're back here. Oh. Okay then, well then we'll just pop back out then. I thought this led somewhere else. Okay. Because when you come through the gate, through the vent this way, Claymore blows up straight away. But you don't get hurt by it because you're still in like a moving sort of animation, so don't worry about that. Now there is another Claymore right there. Don't screw around with it. There is a Claymore down here somewhere as well, but I can never remember where. Oh, it's that. There we go. Now that one I wasn't interested in actually taking damage from. Is there any more? I think there are also there's magnum rounds. There's a butcher knife flashing on the right. There is also some bits and pieces down in the water, but there's no point heading in there because the door down there really, well, the door for starters itself doesn't open, and it's just claymores like sitting in the water. It's atrocious. But this is a good place to go because there's plenty of health. Although the leech down there on the floor, be warned, that is actually an enemy you need to kill. It's not obvious it's an enemy you need to kill, but it is. It is an enemy that must die, so please be warned about that. Right, we are going to have a quick little route around, see if there isn't any more ammo we can't grab. We'll use that. I just wanted to wait until I actually got into danger to try to use that. I don't think there's much else here, no. Well, we'll take that then. And I'll combine it, I don't mind. I'm not particularly fussed. I think it helps actually pretty good now. What we really need to do now is we need to head back into the room we were at. Although, accuracy, where does this go? So I can't remember where this goes. Oh, it does pop back here. Thought it might. Okay then. Right, then what we need to do, we need to head back into the doctor's office. We need to kill those two hunters. If I can pot shot one, that would be a bonus. Because otherwise, we're going to be down to one shot and whatever the hell we find in that room. And really, you want to kind of stick onto the 2 shots an enemy, if at all possible, just in case you end up in a position where you can't really pot shot much. And especially because lions take 2 pot shots anyways. He hit me into the room. Not impressed by that. I am not at all impressed by what just happened there. Alright, I think... Well, I'm gonna have to just kill one and then try and pot shot the other. I shouldn't have been clever. Oh, it's actually dead. Did I get a critical hit there? No, it didn't actually die at all. I thought it had, but it hadn't. Damn. Right, we're on whatever we can find now in here. There's more stuff in here than I thought there'd be, actually. There we go, more. Ooh, what's that? Ah, there we go. We got 4 bullets. That's probably about... we should be about there. As long as you don't make any major cock-ups, and as long as you don't run into a lion. I assume this is probably going to take us to the last room. Yes, it does. The 2 hunters. Arise, Sir Knight! Sit down. That was quite fun. That was funner than it should have been. Well, we did it! That's a result. Another 7,000 points from my trial. This is ridiculous. The points you get from this is a joke. It really is a joke. I mean, I'll show you. If we save the data here, I'll show you. Well, I started off today at... I actually started off this recording session with about 2,500 points for the that I can use for the collection. I assume we're at a much higher number right now than what we were. $30,000 points. Actually, buy another costume with that. We'll grab that one. The only other thing I haven't bought now is that costume for Cindy. Everything else that's available to me, I've bought, which is awesome. Although, got to make sure I keep some points back to get hold of these two if we must. But then if I've run out of points, I can just do Elimination 1 again and try and no damage it. Oh my god, get myself another 15,000 points. That'll cover those costs probably. But that's actually been pretty successful. I've actually done better than I have today than I probably have done ever at Eliminations. So I'm really happy with that. And although I was originally considering Showdown 3, and the fact that I have done this on hard, I have tried this a couple times on very hard. I've not really done that well though. To be quite honest, I have struggled a bit. So, I may actually give this a bit of... I might give it a... No, the thing is... The problem is like when I was doing Showdown 2, Elimination 2, I was nearly making it on very hard. Showdown 3, I've only made it... I've not made it at all far on very hard. Hard, I can do it just about. Very hard, I haven't made anywhere near close. So, what I might do for this is... I think I'm probably going to do this on hard. Because that's tricky enough as it is. I mean, it is really ridiculously. Because what the Showdown is, it is... If the eliminations were kill all the enemies around, the Showdowns are boss gauntlets. And Showdown 3 in particular is every single boss in the Outbreak series, plus some extras for Showdown 3. I can just about do it on hard. Very hard is a different situation, folks. So, well, I'm gonna do it on hard, I think. I might, perhaps, like, after the LP's over, I might, like, have a crack at it on very hard and see how far we might get, like, as a little special video, but I want to do this on hard so I can get it ticked off the list almost. And come on, it's a boss gauntlet, for God's sakes. Now, I want to get this ticked off the list because after Showdown 3, we're going to Max Payne. Going back to that, we're going to finish Max Payne 3 off. And then we are going to try and do these on very hard. And goodness me, that's going to be fun. But we shall be challenging every single boss in the entire Outbreak series in the next video. Because we are obviously well out of time. So I will thank you very much for watching. And I hope that you'll join me for the next video. Because it should be a lot of fun. So... cheers, and I'll see you then.